Thank you. Well done. So a little bit earlier this year, I was with Antwanye, and we were talking about another program that's very important to us. And he pulled together an excellent program for our youth, especially our 22 to 24-year-olds. And so we feel very honored that he's here from Enlightened Inc. To talk about the district's procurement power and what that means for small businesses. Antwanye.
Good morning, everyone. As the owner of a CBE, and I can tell you Enlightened's been around for about 15 years or so, I can attest to the importance of this program. I can attest to the importance of the power of local government and actually performing in a local government, because it has helped my company grow from literally nothing to almost 150 people. And so given that power, we realized the importance of this particular program. It is true in the past it's been difficult. It's been difficult from a planning perspective. Opportunities come out that you don't know about. Sometimes opportunities come out and you're not able to plan for. And as a business owner, one of the most important things is Councilman Orange talked about quality. And one of the important things of producing quality is be able to plan for it. This program gives us the opportunity to know what's coming out, to plan for it, to be able to target appropriately your resources such that you can be able to deliver to the government the excellence that it needs. And I really want to applaud them for this particular program on behalf of the CBE community. I am thrilled that Mayor Bowser and Councilman Orange have listened to the CBE community. Many of you don't know this, but in 2013, I was chair of the board for the DC Chamber of Commerce. This was probably the #1 issue among the small business about, I want to see opportunities. I want to plan for these opportunities. And so as the business community leaders, we looked at trying to get this thing in place because the commitment was to hire people in DC, but it's difficult if you don't know what's coming and not have transparency in government. So I was so delighted with this. I've been beating down the door with Director Harvey and Deputy Director Snowden and talking about these particular programs, and I believe I'm just ecstatic about this. I think this approach is real. I think this approach will work. One of the things there's a sidebar, and I didn't prepare this notes here, but there's two extra values. One, as companies grow in this particular area, and it's very important that we hire young people, because of the summer program and because Enlightened was able to grow, I was actually able to hire one of the young men that was in that age group of 22 to 24. This is a young man who grew up in Southeast Washington, and now he's one of my technology support person. As you grow technology companies, as you grow construction companies, as you grow the CBE companies, they're able to hire these young people. And so I want you to know there's these sidebars. And last thing is, one of the importance is attracting businesses to this DC. When I was chair of the board of the DC Chamber of Commerce, it was difficult sometimes to get people into the city because they were looking for the opportunity. This is going to be a great boon for those businesses that want to locate in Washington for opportunities. I think these are great opportunities, and I'm looking forward to anything that Enlightened could do to help, and I congratulate the administration on this.
So I want to call up now the city administrator, the deputy mayor, and Anna Harvey, who will help us take some questions. We'll take press questions first on topic, and then we'll take some questions from anybody who has some from the small business stakeholder community. Let me also announce what the new website is, and the preliminary report is on the website now. It's cbeconnect.dc.gov, cbeconnect.dc.gov. Rashad?
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and thank you for your leadership and direction on this issue, and thank the council member for his leadership. He certainly has been pushing us hard in the right direction, so it's been a pleasure to work with all of the agencies to get to this point. As the mayor indicated, this is a floor for us, so $317 million is the minimum expectation, but we think there's a lot more opportunity there, particularly around the construction of our schools. And so when we look at just that number, we think that there is roughly some $250 million primarily in construction of schools and other construction contracts that are in our budget speak, our transfer process that are opportunities for CBEs, as well as what we do around IT investments. And so this guide and the website really will serve as a resource to help people understand those opportunities, plan for those opportunities, and move forward. So Mayor, should we take questions at this point? Are there any questions from the press that we can answer?
Sure. Yeah, so we've seen a lot of fraud in the CBE program over a couple of years. What do you guys have in place to avoid that?
So there are a number of reforms that are into law, and the council member took the leadership to pass an enhanced CBE law, and there's also a series of recommendations, some 18, that have come from the Inspector General's audit of our CBE program. And so all of those recommendations we